She was a lonely wife, trapped in a marriage that had forgotten passion. He was her husband, still there beside her, but miles away in silence. And one night, just a message that began, "Hi, what are you doing?" Everything changed. Two strangers met online, not realizing they are falling in love again with each other. This is the story of how one ordinary couple rediscovers love in a most unexpected way. But what neither of them knew was the person behind the screen, the one they were opening their hearts to, was sleeping right beside them every night. Gabriele and Gabriela had been married for years. He was a violinist, talented, disciplined, and respected, but emotionally distant. She ran a small dry clean shop, surrounded by people's clothes, people's story, but never her own. Their lives were comfortable but lifeless, bounded by routine instead of romance. Every morning, Gabriel would leave for orchestra rehearsal. Every evening, he had come home, sit in silence, and eat dinner without saying much. Their son, Waltamir, watched quietly, a teenage boy, curious about love, but surrounded by adults who had forgotten what looked like a love. Around them, everyone else seemed alive. Gabriela's young employee, Tony, full of laughter and adventure. Gabriel, friend from orchestra, boasting about their love affair. But Gabriel and Gabriela world was quiet, empty and predictable. Until one night, Gabriela sat alone in front of her computer, tired, restless, and invisible. She clicked into an online chat room. Just want to see what it felt like to talk to someone again. And somewhere else in the same city, Gabriel, also bored, lonely, disconnected, did the same thing. Two souls searching for warmth, two strangers typing on the same screen. Their first conversation was innocent, but something clicked. They laughed, they shared their thoughts, they talked about life, music, loneliness, and the feeling of being unseen. Hours passed. For the first time in years, they both felt alive. Day after day, their chats continued. They did not know each other's real name, and yet they felt more understood than ever. They looked forward for every message, every small confession. At night, the glow on screen became brighter than love in their home. What neither of them knew was the person making their heart race was their own spouse. The movie moves slowly, beautifully, between real lives and their online fantasy. By the day, they act like a stranger at home, polite, detached, and silent. By night, they open their hearts to each other through screen, sharing emotions they can't express face to face. Gabriel begins to smile again. Gabriela starts dressing up again, glowing with confidence. Even their son notices something different. His parents seem lighter, happier, and distracted. The story isn't loud or scandalous. It's quite emotional and deeply human. It shows how people can drift apart without realizing it, and how technology, ironically, can bring them back together. Soon their virtual relationship grow deeper. Each decides to meet in person. Each of them thinks they are meeting new love, someone mysterious who understands them completely. The anticipation build. Both get ready carefully, both nervous and excited like teenagers again. They agree to meet in cafe. Gabriel arrives first, scanning the faces around him, heart racing. Moments later, Gabriela walks in, unaware of what about to happen. Their eyes met. Time freezes. Shock, confusion, and then laughter. In that one unbelievable moment, the truth unfolds. The stranger they had fallen was the person they had been living with all along. The film doesn't turn dramatic, instead, it turns tender. They realized they had fallen out of love and they had just stopped looking each other. Through the illusion of strangers, they have found what was missing: curiosity, playfulness, connection. As they walk home together, awkward but smiling. There is a quiet magic in the air. For the first time in years, their silence feels comfortable, not empty. They sit down, talk, and slowly rediscover the beauty of being together. And when a spark returns to their life, everything begins to change. Even their son Walter notices. He does not know what happened, only that his mother suddenly seems alive again. And in that moment, without words, a wall quietly falls between them, replaced by subtle, unspoken warmth that feels like a love finding its way home again. The orchestra plays again. The shop opens as usual. Their son goes on with his life. But everything feels different now. Because this time, love isn't routine, it's reborn. In the end, the film just not about love story. It's a quiet reminder that sometimes the person you are searching for has been beside you for a long. It's about rediscovering warmth after years of silence, about feeling seen again when you thought passion was gone forever. Gabriela and her husband didn't find someone new. They find each other again through the spark